lastly, before we go, what's new with you, and what are you up to right now? And then is Khabib with you, or is Khabib back in Dagestan?
Habib will be coming back here to train with me. I have a deal with him. I'm the head coach for all Tigo MMA guys, the main guys, like Tahir, Movlid, who fights in the PFL, Zubaira, Manap, Abu Bakar, who's fighting July 17th. No, we don't have a date yet. I'm sorry, we don't have a date yet. And Islam's fighting, right? Islam's fighting Thiago Moses. They got that one. So I think Abu Bakar doesn't have a fight just yet, but we're looking to put him on. And then Islam Mamedov and Habib's cousin Ushman's fighting in Bellator. And what a lot of people don't know is a lot of Habib's fighters, they're either undefeated or they lost one or two max.
Right.
Unbelievable. Islam Mamedov, I believe, is 19-1. Yeah. Movlid, who's in that PFL, he's like 16-0. Umar, his cousin, is like 13-0. Yeah. Ushman's like 12-0. I mean, Tahir, who's also in the UFC, he was supposed to fight this coming week, but he had problems. He's sick, so he's like 14-1 or 13-1. I mean, man, I have a lot of major studs with his team, and then a lot of good guys too that I have for my team. We got a good thing going. Team AKA and Team Eagles together, and be the head coach of both. It's a beautiful place for me to be in. The only thing we need is champions. That's something that's an area that I'm a little unfamiliar with. But Arjan Bueller, who trains in Canada, he won the ONE FC heavyweight title, and very proud of Arjan. He did his heritage proud, and this is a guy that gives back to the community, and he's out there doing everything he can to promote the sport. And you know what? He's smart. He's out there promoting the WWE or another wrestling organization because he put all those guys on blast. He goes, "I'm putting you guys on blast," and I went, "Damn, that's a hell of a promo right there." He's like, "I'm putting you guys on blast." And he's got that. What's that weapon they got? What is that? That's a warrior weapon, right?
Yeah.
That's badass. So he Arjan knows how to promote, bro, and I'm very happy for him. Very happy for him. So he's the only current, like right now, AKA that's got a world title is Arjan, and we'll have more. Islam is going to get one. Umar's going to get one. I have more, and I believe Ushman and Bellator with time, and there'll be more. And then, and we got Movlid, who's in the PFL. He's in there. And like I said, he's 16-0. He had a devastating jump front KO that's a highlight reel, and Movlid's good all the way around. So I think he's fighting Lance Palmer next. So
okay,
hey. That's going to be a fight because Lance Palmer is going to want vengeance after, losing his last fight, because I don't think he was expecting to get out-wrestled the way he did. Because normally he's the guy that out-wrestles people. But now he's going in a person like Movlid, who's a hell of a wrestler too and a hell of a striker. So Lance has got two back-to-back tough fights. So don't be surprised if Movlid and the Arizona guy, the Division I national champion. Why did I forget his name? You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. The thing is, too, I think you're very familiar with champions, and I think it sounds like from what you just said, you got a whole new breed of just lions coming up with all these guys that are undefeated and have great records, and with Khabib and this Eagles AKA thing. And then Arjan, I've been talking to as well. I talked to him actually before he fought Brendan Vera, and then he won the championship. So he's the first Indian champion. And he was asking me about the AK that we just licensed in India. He wants to go down there and do some stuff with those guys. And then also, Khabib, is he coming back to coach with you? And has he coached with you? And how is he as a coach? How is it having Khabib as a coach versus being in there doing fight camps and stuff? Everybody wants to know that.
As a coach, he's going to be just as great as he was as a fighter.
Wow.
He still has a tiny bit of little things he needs to work on. Like, for instance, he'll tell me something, and I said, Khabib, I go, you did all the talking. You don't let me talk. He goes, oh, sorry, coach. So sorry.
Don't interrupt.
The next time he corrected that. This other one, while we're coaching, someone's on the ground and I'm saying like hit to the body, blah, blah, blah. He tells me, coach, just quiet, coach, this ground game. And I'm like, Oh, duh, ground game. Oh, okay, I shouldn't say nothing. I've always said things when it's a ground game or not. I'm so used to it. I know when you should be striking and when you shouldn't be striking, when you should be defending. So I haven't told him, Khabib, you don't need to tell me to hush up when it's a ground game. I know what I'm doing. I've done this for how many years?
Well, you train Khabib too.
I know what to tell you to do. I know how to keep the activity going. So I'm good at that. I don't know, but I need to tell him. But other than that, little minor things, man. He's incredible. He's more of a disciplinarian than I am.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, he is. He's strict.
Yeah,
you're too nice.
They don't show up. We kicks them out. Ali too. Ali came in, and these guys were late. These are big name guys, and they're coming in late. Ali just said, "What are you doing, brother?" He goes, "Well, I'm coming." I go, "No. You know this was supposed to be at this time. Get out." And the guy didn't know. He's brand new, and he didn't know that Ali had said the day before, "You need to be here at this time." And Ali's looking at me like, "Right, coach?" And I'm like, well, you're the boss. It's your day. On his day, I let Ali do whatever he wants. He's telling the guy, get out. He's mean. Ali is mean. He's not wrong, but he's just mean. I can't be mean like that. You know me. There's some things I will get mean at when you've been there. How many times have I got pissed off at you guys? I did get pissed off.
A few times.
But not that often.
It takes a lot, though. I can tell already. You and Khabib need a reality show, though, building up this new band of brothers and fighters that you guys have. So I hope somebody's watching and pays attention and gets y'all's own reality show, because I can tell already it'd be interesting.
He's incredible, though. He's an incredible coach. He is, and he's learned so much from his father. Everybody. He's learned from DC. He's learned from me. He's learned from Kane. Khabib is a sponge, bro. He's a sponge. He learns, and he will continue to learn. And I have a deal with him. He can't leave me alone with the guys. Certain people, he has to work the corner with me. I made an agreement with him.
Yeah.
So every time Islam fights, Khabib has to be there. Every time Mana fight, he has to be there. Every time Usman fight, he has to be there. Every time Umar fights, he has to be there with me. Yeah. I have to be there with him too. Yeah. But those guys in particular, he has to be there with me, working the corner with me. That was the deal I made with him. He doesn't break these deals.
Yeah.
Unless for some big reason he can't be there, he will be there. Every one of those corners working those guys with me, because he made a deal.
Yeah. No, he's a man of his word for sure. And that's what makes him so honorable and such a great ambassador for the sport, and so good outside the ring. Well, I got to give you one challenge before I go, and that is you got to somehow try to give me Islam somehow before his next fight. Everybody in the world wants to hear from this guy. At least try, somehow.
He was supposed to be on your podcast last time, right?
I know. He was set to be there, and then the fight fell through. So close.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna video the thing, and I'm gonna say, hey, Mike Swick says you owe him. Are you gonna do his podcast right now? I'm gonna catch you on recorded, yes or no. And he's funny.
Yeah.
He's funny.
Yeah, everybody wants to hear from him.
I'll send it to you. Now you can post it.
Real quick, with Mike Swick.